Now, we talked about Tully Blanchard earlier. How come Tessa Blanchard, his daughter, can't get a look with the major promotion? Because I know she has a bad rep. She said some unfortunate things, but boy, I think her talent is overwhelming.
I've never seen her work.
Really?
No.
Oh, she's brilliant.
Yeah.
Should be a great.
I keep hearing that, but I haven't seen her. So I've heard. Obviously, it's not. You're not the only person to ever say how great she is. I just haven't seen her work.
Well, you see, I'd like to see her.
I met her one time, and she's a lovely girl. Of course, I've known her forever from growing up, But I've never seen her work.
Well, I'd like to see her against Ashley, against Charlotte, because I think physically she can compete with her, give that impression visually. I think the one thing about Ashley is she's such a great athlete and looks the part that but she's great at selling, so she gives her opponents that credibility. But it would be nice if more came in with that built in. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I mean it's one of those marquee matches. I don't know the reasons. I don't know why she's not there. I've heard the same kind of stuff you have, but I mean I take everything like that with a grain of salt, which you have to in this business, because she could be the most lovely woman in the world, and people have some personal agenda against them. But no, I've heard she's really good, and I think it'd be great to see a Blanchard Flair match. Who wouldn't, right?
No question.
If she's as good as they say she is.
Now that begs the question: is it harder or easier for girls coming up, women I should say, in wrestling, as opposed to the men? It seems like there might be more opportunity for the women if you can find a way to make yourself stand out.
That's a good question. I have to be honest with you. Going right down, it's hard for either one. Does it make sense?
Well, yeah, but I look at AEW where I think I love Britt Baker. I think the Doc's one of the top women performers in wrestling right now. In the top 3 in my opinion, easily. But I don't know what they have past her. And I think if any one of the women at the next level can find a way again to make herself stand out, she could slot in as a solid number 2 for months and years to come.
You're talking about Tori now?
No, I'm talking about AEW, the girls below Britt Baker.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at that more carefully.
I know what you mean. It's tough because you know what I've called Britt Baker Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah.
Because she's there. I don't want to say by herself, but they need to find a consistent number 2, number 3 that she can have meaningful dialogue with. And I'm not so sure there's anybody there. A lot of people like Thunder Rosa. I'm not as sold on her as some. I don't know. That's kind of a work in progress. Now,